So as you see in the title, I'm stressed and I need a solo date. We're literally sitting outside of the bookstore. We're going to a bookstore today. Spoiler! So let me update you, girl. So last week, y'all seen we were doing dog sitting for my father-in-law. Dog sitting, it's fine. It's all fine. But we were dog sitting a bull terrier, a pit bull, a Cane Corso, and a Staffordshire terrier. 3 terriers and 1 big mastiff, okay? And the mastiff is a puppy. So that was a lot, especially for me. I'm used to being a lot of time alone. And then my mom called me later on that week and she told me that my little sister, she's 7. There is a 20-year age gap. She has a 2-week-long spring break. Why are children out of school for 2 weeks? Spring break? She doesn't even go year round. I was like, oh, is it because she's not year round? That doesn't matter. I'm the unemployed family member. So the unemployed family member, she's coming to my house. So I'm going to have Sissy for literally 2 weeks. Literally half of April we will be babysitting. Yes, and again, as I said, I am used to spending a lot of my time alone, especially the weekdays. We have worked out a schedule to where she will be staying with me from Sunday night to Friday afternoon, and that way me and Mr. Hobby will be able to have Friday night to Sunday afternoon, just us. Maybe one of those days she'll do overtime and I'll have a full day to myself. No, y'all, I am just so used to having just me time all the time. But yeah, it's fine. I am grateful that I am in a space where I can stay home and I can be the village to my family and help in the ways in which I can in time. I am helping and servicing them with my time. But that calls for me being me. This week is a normal week, but it's not normal because I'm literally hyper fixating on next week. And literally one of my favorite scriptures is, can you add a minute to your life by worrying, period? No. So I don't know why I'm living in next week when next week isn't even promised to me. I should just be living in today. So in the act of living in today and being present in today, I'm treating myself to a solo date. It's going to be the miniest solo date ever. We're literally just going to go to a bookstore. We're shopping a loco. We're going to Alibi Bookshop in... Oh, it's UPS. Girl, I got trauma. And we're going to Alibi Bookstore in Vallejo, California. And then I am going to go to Anchor Pantry. It's literally right next door. I was thinking about going to what's that place called? It's like our brunch spot out here. I can't remember the name, but honestly the service isn't great. It is a small business, but the service just isn't great, and I'm not in a space to have like poor service. So I think I am actually going to skip them because I don't want any dampers on my day, and more likely than not, sorry, I keep looking around, I have trauma. More likely than not, more times than I've been there than not, the service has been pretty poor. Unless Sarah's there. Sarah and Michaela's sister, I can't remember her name. There's only 2 servers that they were just so sweet and so kind. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna pass there. But I did want to get an iced matcha with cardamom syrup. They make a homemade, in-house made cardamom syrup. It's so good. Maybe I'll get a drink to go. I don't know. We'll see. And then after that, we're going to go home and we are going to craft. I have multiple crafts going on. I am trying to get out of the box. And this honestly could be me spiraling and dabbling in every single hobby that I enjoy. But also, I really do want to intentionally get into all of my hobbies because I feel like I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. And I love knitting, and knitting will probably still be my primary because it does travel well. And it's also like wearables and things like that. So I'm like, I'm buying yarn instead of a sweater and I need a sweater, you know? I can justify it in that way. So knit probably still will be my primary, but this week I have sewn. I have done some crochet. I have knit, of course. We actually did finish our Barocco Un Cow. I did not film a full video for that this month, and I'm not sure if I will. I don't think you'll enjoy it that much. But speaking about sewing, we did get some tags in. I am launching a little small business. It's just a little fun way for me to sustainably craft and hobby all day long. So the spin off to the Hobby Habitat will be the Hobby Habits Co. I do have an IG for it, and I'll begin to link it down below in all my newer videos. But I'm working on some drawstring bags for the first drop. Some of them will be quoted, and some of them will be plain, just so that I can have a range in pricing, because obviously the quoted ones have to be a little bit more expensive. They're not expensive. I think they're reasonably priced, but I do want to have a range for people who want to support me but don't necessarily want to, you know, in these economics, in this economy. But anyways, I'm stalling at this point. I really am enjoying filming outside, as I say that, in the comfort of my car. But I think I'm going to be able to do it well, because there's someone literally right here. And it's also raining today. That's why I have this huge scarf on. Oh, they're so sweet. Are they going to the anchor pantry? Nah, they ain't going in there. But they interested. They should stop in. I'll bring y'all to the anchor. We're going to go into the anchor pantry. But first we're going to grab a book. And a part of getting into all the hobbies that we enjoy, we needed a new book. Do I have books at home to read? Yeah, actually, most of the books at home I have not read. We had the goal of doing a book a month for 2025. That's what I did and completed in 2024. But we've only read 2 books so far, and we are now in the 4th month. But those 2 books were read in January. Yeah, that's how the reading goal is going. But we're here for a good time, not a long time. So let's go into Alibi Bookshop, period, Vallejo's independent bookstore. Let's go, girl. I'm just laying. Hey y'all, so we're back in the car. I do have a little haul. I'm hungry. So first we went to Alibi Bookstore. We got Pardon My Frenchie by Farah Roshan. I think that's how you say it. I told y'all, dog sitting, sister sitting. Literally the first sentence says, for Ashanti Wright juggling her successful doggy daycare. That's what I felt like. And with taking care of her teen twin sisters is a lot. Yeah, I'm also taking care of my little sister. Okay? So I said, you know what? This is giving my vibe. And then the romance, Mr. Hobby. But honestly, this man, he don't like dogs. Mr. Hobby, he loves dogs. He can't live without them dogs. That's what I got from the bookstore. And then I stopped into Anchor Pantry, which I wish I got some more footage of. But honestly, I knew when I went in there. The owner, she is a chatterbox, and I'm a chatterbox, so 2 chatterboxes together. Girl was just bumping gums, okay? So first, I got a canned matcha. We're gonna see what this is talking about because I feel like it's hard to do matcha in a can. And then I got taffy and the color key lime. I mean, not the color, the flavor key lime. I'm actually just reminded I need to go to the post office to drop off the giveaway. And then I got this from Mr. Hobby. Is this a chocolate bar? Dark chocolate. I don't know what percent it is. Oh, 76%. And then this. So y'all, I've been watching Residence, or actually I finished watching Residence on Netflix. It's so good. Like, Cordelia is my girl and I love her. She's so smart. She's so intelligent. She's way above the mint, okay? But she, in that show, she be eating mackerels, right? And everybody be complaining how they stink. And I was like, you know, I want tinned fish. I want to be like Cordelia. I honestly told Mr. Hobby that I need binoculars, like, today. Because I am now a birder. Like, I'm going birding, okay? We actually do have a birding group out here in Vallejo. They be in American Canyon, though. But I'm like... Friends. I don't know. I don't really fit their vibe, but maybe like I could be the black friend of the group. Anyway, I got some tinned sardines. I'm gonna open these at home because, girl, I need to eat. But I do want to try this matcha while it's still cold. Shake her up. You know what? I think I got a napkin here. Because my mama don't play about, because when I can't even drink this right now. I need water. Dang. It's dirty. Because growing up, I'm 27. So when I was growing up, this lady or this girl or somebody, and honestly this could have been a lie, but somebody died from drinking from a can because it had rat feces on it or something. Like, was that true? Or was my mama trying to traumatize me to always clean my cans? But either way, it worked. It worked. And, okay, so at first I was going to get Hawaiian barbecue, which I kind of still feel like I am going to get Hawaiian barbecue because I've been there before. But also I'm like, ooh, shopping local, a solo date shopping local, and I can go to Bambino's, which I have never been to. I wouldn't need to find a new park because it's 3-minute walking from where I'm at. And they do have a jambalaya pasta. Let me show y'all. Ooh, I think I do need to go to Bambino's. I need to be brave though. I have to be brave to go to Bambino's. Let me see the city. It's taking me to Yelp. It's because... Oh, oops. I'm trying to see the seating. It really... Oh, is that a bar like? Oh, they do have like bar seating. Girl, this looks like somebody's church reception area. But anyways, I think I am going to go to Bambino's. We're going to be brave. We're going to try a new spot, a new restaurant. So, let me, come on, girl, before I start thinking too hard and then we don't go nowhere, we go home.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our 2 arms. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine.
Yeah. And yeah, it tastes as good as it looks. That was so good. And we're back in the car. We're back chit-chatting in the car. So I just left Bambino's. It was literally so good. I got fettuccine jambalaya. Y'all heard the worker? He said it looked good, don't it? Yeah, and he knew it was good. He knew it tasted good even, right? The portion size, huge, okay? We got some on the go, so I'm gonna have that for dinner too. But I forgot to tell y'all, a part of my stress, we got in a car accident 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago we got in a car accident. So I also need to take my car to the shop to get a quote, to get it fixed. Obviously it's still drivable, and apparently we're okay physically. Mentally, honestly, we're doing better, because when talking to the vlog, if you've been debating doing vlogging and stuff, do it. It's so therapeutic. I love talking to y'all. I love talking to this camera. It just, like, the energy I have now versus the energy I had before I pressed play this morning, when I was wrestling and testing whether we was even going to have this video this morning. The difference in my mood is vast. So we're going to head home now. When we get home, let me tell y'all, don't be touching nothing. You know what your mama said, when we get in the store, don't touch nothing. But when we get home, I'm going to show you all of my whips, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to be crocheting today, because I'm trying to stick with the vibes of just being cool, calm, and collected, because I'm newer to sewing. So it has a possibility of stressing me out more than crochet has a possibility of stressing me out. And then as far as knitting, I'll show y'all when we get home. And I can't be talking to y'all and giving y'all b-roll and all that when we drive in. I just told y'all we just got a car accident. We have to chill out. Let's go. So we are showered. We've actually prepped Mr. Hobby's dinner. It's not finished though. I just need to put the veggies in there. But I don't like mushy veggies, so I just wait till he get home. But he stopped and he got me a matcha. I didn't even ask. And I thought about asking, and I'm so glad I didn't, because it's so much more special when, like, it's like, oh, I thought about you and I got you matcha. Because you already know that matcha I bought, no yum. But he also bought me flowers. They're so pretty. And so if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have deleted all of my Instagram posts again. And it's because I'm really on like a warm tone kick, and I want everything to be warm. I want everything to be cozy, welcoming. I just feel like my last layout was very cool, very concrete jungle. And that's not really my vibe. Like, I'm just trying to find my vibe, and I feel like I give warm, I give kick your feet up, I give don't worry about getting the pillow out of place in our space. Like, this is your home too, welcome in, you know? That's my vibe. So he literally was like, I chose warm colored flowers because I know that you're really into that right now. And it's just like, to be heard, to be cared for, to be loved. I just love. He was like, but I don't really know if these are warm tone, but for sure this one is. So I figured the rest at least pair well with warm tones. So this bouquet is bringing me joy. This is a blush, what's it called? Blush rose matcha. Lately pizza's been making their matcha stronger. Like, they've been trying to make it like the TikTok girlies with 3 tablespoons of matcha. I'm not a 3 tablespoon of matcha girl, okay? Okay. Still good, but it is a little strong. I'm gonna put these in some water, and then we're going to head into our hobby habitat, and I am going to show y'all all of my whips and then what we're actually going to be working on for tonight. Okay, so I wanted to show y'all all the whips before the sun goes down. Oh, I'm missing one. Hide that from y'all. Okay, let's start off with, oh, I'm missing another one. Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to start off with our finished objects and then move into things that are almost done, like just need final touches, and then into like actual work in progresses. Yeah. Okay, so finished objects. We finished the Baraka Cow for March 2025. We had 2 blocks this month. One was textured, one was intarsia. So I've never done intarsia before, and this was like the perfect introduction. If you don't know, the Baraka Cow is a year-long knit-along, and it has prizes at the end. And yeah, so I already have done January, February. Now we have March. So this is block 4. This is really pretty texture. I did make a mistake right here, but like, it's a blanket. Who cares? It's a blanket, but I feel like in 20 years, when this is passed down to someone, they're gonna be like, Mima. Wait, would I be a Mima in 20 years? Hopefully not. Okay, how about like 60 years? Someone's gonna be like, Mima, you made a mistake on the blanket. Because that's just how my family's set up. Like, notice everything, okay? But I'm not going back for that. So that is just a little oopsie there. And then we have the intarsia block. I love intarsia. I love it, I love it, I love it, and I cannot wait for my next intarsia project, which I already have selected. I'm going to be doing the red wear scarf, I think it's called. I'll insert a photo. That is going to be my next intarsia project. I feel like it's just a level up in intarsia than this. And then eventually, by the end of the year, I need a 6 of Daisies intarsia sweater. I think I am going to do it with the same modifications as Marlene knits. She only knit 2 daisies up front and then basic stockinette on sleeves and back panel. So I think I am going to adapt that modification. But we have the Baraka Cow complete for the month. The next one is coming out Thursday? This Thursday, I think. And then we have the Softly Vest by Sarah Knits. This is a test knit, and I think y'all have actually seen me work on this. It is complete now. I just need to, it's blocked also, as you can see. Love the fabric. It is Drops Flora and Drops Kid Silk. I just need to, Bob, she's playing with the door thing. I just need to sew on the buttons and cut off the excess yarns. They're all weaved in already. And take off the stitch markers, girl. But this is the Softly Vest. And then we have, what's next? Let's just keep with knitting. So I have cast on the Paulina vest in this beautiful, beautiful yarn. This is probably the most high quality yarn that I've knit with, the green, that I've knit with as far as garments. So this is the Cumbria yarns. It's this really pretty green, but for the contrast color, I am using some loops and threads. It's their wool blend. It's like mainly acrylic, but it has a wool in there as well. I thought this would be really pretty colors together. But honestly, there's nothing to be seen here. I am doing the version with shorter floats or less space in between the flowers, and I really like the story of, or the inspiration of this. It comes from, I'll insert a picture of the vest, but it comes from a woman, an artist who was a woman, and she literally painted all of her walls in her house. So this is inspired by that woman's artwork. But yeah, that is the Paulina vest. And then we got into some sewing. Whoa. So let's start with this. So I am making some stuffies for Easter. And these actually do have a deadline. I need to finish these by the 5th because we are having a family potluck. And I want to get these to the kids by that day because I don't know if I'll see them again before Easter. So I just need to embroider her nose and eyes on, but she's so cute. I do have to make another one, but it is going to be a boy version, and he's going to have these little cute overalls. They're so cute. I have that fabric already cut out. I just need to get to sewing it. I'll probably do that. I don't know why, but sewing just feels like such a morning craft for me. And it's honestly probably better if I do it in the morning, because this one I did do at night. And because I was at the point where I was like, oh, I'm so close to finishing, I stayed up too late. And I don't want to be staying up late sewing. But yeah, this is the bunny. And I also have all of these patterns and things that I am using listed down below and linked down below. If they're available, like the softly vest is not available. And then I have a pattern. The next two things, no. I have other things that are self-drafted. So we also have a sock on the needles. Look at me not being monogamous. I love that for me. But I really want to move out of my monogamous bag and into my non-monogamous bag, okay? But not as far as like big garments and things, but just diversifying my hobbies and the things that are taking up my time. I just want to diversify it a little bit more, and you'll see that in my content. But yeah, these are they're literally called Ruffle Socks by Warm and Knits from Etsy. For the heel, I decided on doing a shallow wrap heel. This is the only modification that actually on the modification, I did 25 rounds on the leg instead of 30. And then for the heel, I did a shadow wrap heel. It was my first time doing shadow wrap, and I really enjoyed it. I have not tried it on yet to see if I like the feeling of wearing a shadow wrap heel. But this is what it looks like when it's not proper. It just honestly looks like a toe. But I just have to finish the toe of the sock. I actually worked on this at the Sharks game. We went to a Sharks game Saturday, and they lost. But I think it was pretty cool that the colors of the sock match with the team. So that was cool to knit on these while there. And then hopefully I'll have the next one casted on soon. I think I am going to go to a knit circle sometime soon. So I need to get the other sock on and down to the foot before then. And then into some sewing. So I told y'all that I am launching a little small shop. And these are some of the things that I will be offering. So this one is actually a giveaway item. I did a giveaway on my Instagram. Don't worry, I will be doing a giveaway over here at some point. I'm not going to say a date, at some point, because I do know that some of y'all don't have Instagram, or you just don't want to follow me on Instagram, and that's okay. But I appreciate your support over here. But yeah, we'll be doing a giveaway soon over here as well. I would love to get some more of my items that are sewn into the hands of many crafters. So this is what she looks like. This is the back. And then for the ones I talked to you guys earlier about just having some non-quilted ones, they would look like something like this. Literally just like not having the quilt in the front, because this is fabric that I have to piece together. It just takes a lot longer than just doing a solid color. So we have that. I need to actually ship this out this week. And then we have some tops that are prepped, same vibe. So we have this one, which is giving all the carrot vibes. Like, it's just giving carrot vibes. And then we have the main color green. And then the main color burgundy. I'm just really in love. Oh, here is the other bunny that I have prepped. I have the bunny prepped and the overalls prepped. And then crochet. I've not crocheted in a long time. But I told y'all, we are getting into all of the hobbies that we love, and we're making time for all of them. Okay, most of them, because I have a lot. But she's currently on the blocking mat. But this is the hood. It is self-drafted. It is inspired by, I believe her name is Paula or Avery. I don't know which one is her actual name, but they're both included in her, and it's a pretty popular pattern. The only reason that I chose not to do that specific pattern was because of I wasn't too fond of the point in the hood. So I was like, oh, I'll just freehand one for myself, because I really wanted to have a rounded hood. Just a personal preference. But this is the hood, and then I will be crocheting. I have braids on, so but yeah, but I will be crocheting a scarf to go along or attached to it, and then there will be ruffles. There will be ruffles around here. I'm thinking about doing the ruffles in this color. I'm thinking about it. I think I am actually though. But I think I'm going to do the ruffles around the hood and the edges of the scarf as well. So when I wrap it around, there's also ruffles hitting me here. So loving her. And as for tonight, wow, we've been talking for a while. As for tonight, I am going to focus on finishing knitting up my sock. I know I said that I was going to be doing some crochet, which I still might, but I'm going to prioritize finishing up this sock so that I can get my second sock for April complete. And then if I finish that with enough time, I will work on this. So let's get into some crafting. So I finished up the toe. This is how it's looking. A game changer happened. I realized that I don't need to be switching off to magic loop so soon. So I do have a wide foot, so I have a 72 stitch cast on. But I can stay on my 9-inch circles until I get down to 44. The weight of this toe just flew by. So yes, I'm about to do Kitchener stitch to close it up, and then I'll show y'all it on my foot. And then we're good into crochet. It's currently almost 7 o'clock, which means I'll probably only have an hour-ish before I need to wind down. I do want to start implementing 30 minutes of reading before bed. One, as a way to like calm the speed of my mind down, but also as a way to get me in the room at a proper hour, because I have been staying out of the room pretty late. But I'm gonna do Kitchener stitch real quick, show y'all the sock, and then we'll get into crocheting up that scarf. Okay, sock is done. So as I was telling y'all, the shadow wrap heel, it's literally like a tail. You can see it. You cannot see it. but like this is the heel and this is what the toe looks like. So literally it's very similar. Anyway, so now on to some crochet. Like I told y'all, the hood is self-drafted. What I'm going to do is I am going to do a foundation half double crochet for the length of one side of the scarf that I want, and then I am going to half double crochet across the hood and then do the same foundation half double crochet for the other side, just so that I'm not having to sew the scarf onto the hood. I just feel like that's a little bit more effective. So I'm gonna do that and then just continue into granny stripe stitch, whatever it's called. Same pattern with the pink and the golden color. Also, I didn't talk about this yarn. This is like random yarn that I got when I went on a solo trip to Thailand. So it's called like 9 carat, but it's not anything. One, it's not anything worth getting, and two, I don't think you can find it in the States. I can't even really find it online. So yeah, it was just some random yarn. I'll be here soon. Do I even remember how to do a foundation half double crochet? I think I do.
Yes, I'm done.
Do I?
No, don't waste.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh yeah.
Do I? I do. Side 1, 6, 7, 8, 39, him, 40. That's tattoo. What was the last number I said?
Was it 42?
Let's check the files. Hood complete.
Is player 2, 5, 4.
3, 4. Okay, so I finished all of the half double crochets to begin the scarf. It is a total of 307 stitches. I needed to do a multiple of 3 plus 1. So we have 307 stitches. It's literally 102 for one side, 103 for the hood, and then 102 on the other side. So I think I'm just going to, what time is my place? 7:53. I'll probably just do one round of the golden color and then head into the room for my wind down. So let's just get in this one color.
That was him, her undying loyalty. And then it died.
This is the sun. Yeah. Oh, I was right. Go right. Go right. No. One more left. One more left. One more left. And then right. Yep. Ah! Sorry. The way that we have budgeted our time so full, it is 8:26 and we just finished second row of the scarf, the hooded scarf. It'll look better when I have less this, but it looks really funny actually. But like, trust the process. trust the process. let's go read. Let's go read. Come on. So I made it to the bedroom. I have my book. My current bookmark is a straw wrapper. Did I lose my bookmark? Oh, I lost my bookmark. It was I'm literally a couple pages in, but okay, one thing about the book, I'm literally like 3 pages in. No, I'm like 5 pages in, but it really made me giggle, and I was like, oh my gosh, I miss giggling at books. Because so this is not a spoiler, this is literally on the 3rd page. So they're at like a fun doggy event, kind of like an AKC event, but a non-official one. And her Frenchie is trained to shake his booty to Juvenile's back that butt up. That is, I was in the restaurant chuckling. I'm like, what? That was actually funny. And I hadn't chuckled at a book. I haven't read a book in a while, okay? So let alone chuckled at a book, because I think the last book I read was something, oh, I was on a thriller kick. Probably was a thriller. And then after that, I tried to read a serious book. And that's why I went for something that was rom-commy, light, fluffy. It's about a dog. Who don't like a dog, okay? But yeah, I just want to be real with myself that I'm going to fall asleep, okay? So I do want to close out this vlog and say thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I foresee a lot more of these in our future, especially because, like I've said 1,000 times in this video, I'm trying to diversify my hobbies. So it probably will be like a full month before we get like a project vlog, especially with babysitting and things like that. So a lot of more days in my life as a, what are you doing in here? What are you doing in here? The cat's in the room. The cat does not sleep in here, okay? She sleeps. She has the entire house to herself, but the bedroom is not one spot. But yeah, I foresee a lot more of these days. I really enjoyed it, and I think I'll have fun editing as well. But I'm gonna get into this book, and I just want to say thank you again so much for hanging out with me. And if you have suggestions on what you want to do on our next date, what do you want to do, comment them down below. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you made it this far. I mean, you liked something. And if you liked it enough to come back again, make sure that you also subscribe. But yeah, that's it. You already know. I love y'all, and more importantly, God loves y'all, and I will see you next time.